Have you ever wondered what your child is really learning when they're watching their favorite show or scrolling through a video app? What ideas are being planted when a cartoon character questions who they are, or when a song celebrates rebellion as freedom? Something dark is moving quietly behind the screens, and it's shaping the hearts and minds of our children. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Sight Kids for more spiritual growth and learning. At first it all seems harmless. Bright colors, catchy music, funny characters. But if you look closely, the message hidden behind the entertainment begins to show. They entertain them first, then confuse them, and eventually teach them to doubt what they once knew as truth. Every movie, song and campaign plants an idea, and over time those ideas grow into beliefs. Today, entertainment is no longer just for fun. It has become one of the world's most powerful classrooms. Many series and songs now introduce adult themes to young minds, not to educate, but to normalize. A joke about identity here, a harmless scene about rebellion there, all of it adds up. The message is often disguised as humor, creativity, or inclusion. But what is it really including? Ask yourself this. Would you let a stranger teach your child what is right and wrong, who they should be, or what love should look like? Yet every day, through screens, millions of children are being taught just that. By strangers they trust more than their parents, because they come wrapped in laughter and animation. Then there's technology, the invisible hand guiding every scroll and click. Algorithms are not neutral. They learn what we react to and feed us more of it. When a child laughs at a silly dance, the system sends more. When they pause at a confusing or emotional video, the system takes note. Each click reinforces an idea until it feels like truth. What happens when the abnormal becomes normal and the normal becomes boring? Slowly our children's conscience is reshaped, not overnight, but through repetition. What once seemed wrong now seems acceptable. What once felt sacred now feels outdated. Advertising and brands, selling values instead of products. Even brands have joined the mission. Look closely at the commercials, logos and slogans. They no longer sell products, they sell ideologies. Identity itself has become a market. Be who you want, they say. But behind the slogan is often a quiet removal of deeper truth. Instead of inspiring, they begin to condition. A cereal box might show diversity, not to teach kindness, but to promote confusion. A toy commercial might talk about freedom, not to build confidence, but to erase boundaries. Slowly, what should be simple, being a child, becomes complicated. Education or indoctrination. Even in schools, confusion often replaces clarity. Instead of forming children's character, many lessons now try to form their beliefs. Critical thinking is replaced by ideological thinking, and many parents are being pushed out of the conversation, labeled as out of touch, for asking questions. Is that education or is it indoctrination? When the foundation of truth is removed, children are left to build their identity on feelings that change every day. The result is a generation that knows how to use technology, but not how to use wisdom. A generation that follows trends, but struggles to find truth. The way out, waking up the conscience. But there is still hope. The solution begins where it always has, at home. Parents, it's time to turn on the light of awareness. Talk to your children before the world does. Ask them what they're watching, what they think it means, and how it makes them feel. Teach them that not every voice online is trustworthy, and not every truth is true. Show them what real identity looks like. Not what's trending, but what's true. Model values that don't change with culture. Remember, when conscience wakes up, control loses its power. Children don't need more screens to guide them. They need more parents to lead them. Become part of our Sight Kids family and let's growth together.